let's talk about a sex game. I think sex game.
Yeah, let's do it.
So there's a sex game called Breeding Season. So it's basically like a farming / Harvest Moon kind of game.
Oh, it's hot.
And with sex, like furries and stuff like that. It's been cancelled. But this game was on Patreon. It was like a free web version. I think there's a paid version as well, but it was on Patreon being backed by like normal people. And it was raking in $30,000 to $40,000 a month through Patreon. That's a fuck ton of money. And
there's a lot of furries out there, man.
Yeah. And
it's not just furries, it's everything.
Yeah, if you look at the picture, it's like elves and like furries and like rednecks, stuff like that, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of perverts out there.
There's a big market and not a lot of supply.
Yeah. And the art is kind of good looking. I do like the art style.
Yeah, it looks
so
is of quality.
The reason why it got cancelled was because there's a internal issue. So basically, the creator of the game is not the artist. So he then employed another artist, the art director, to do all the art. But the stupid thing is, the contract says that you still own all the art, right? Which is really dumb. It should be owned by the company. Like, seriously. Or at least half, or I don't know. So then the art director was working on another game on the side that's exactly the same thing as the breeding... what is it called? Breeding what?
Breeding Season.
Breeding Season.
Yep.
So then the art director said, I'm going to quit. And I want all my art assets back. And then the creator says like, fuck you. Sell it to me or sue me. Pretty much. So now it's been cancelled. It's in limbo. It just shows the problem of Patreon for game development. Like, Patreon is way worse than Kickstarter for game development. Because you should expect a finished product.
I don't think that's the thing I'd take away from that. I think the thing about that is make sure you have all your assets secured.
That's for sure. Don't be done with the contracts.
I mean, really, why would you let the artists keep their assets? It makes no sense.
The art director was making like 5 figures or something per month. And he was just being a dick. And then creating a similar game on the side and then just wanting to stop work on Breeding Season. So it's kind of shitty because it seems Breeding Season has been in development for quite some time. So it's probably more polished than whatever the art director has. So yeah, don't use Patreon for game development. It's kind of dumb.
It's risky.
It is. And it's a free game. And there's a paid version. So like, what the fuck? I don't know. Okay. Quite a lot of people were kind of pissed off about it because, I mean, I think the Patreon had, let me see, like 1,000 to 2,000 people supporting it. So that's quite a lot of people. That's not even counting like the number of players that's probably not supporting
that's
it.
That's
like
$30 on average then per month from each person.
Think so.
That's a lot.
Maybe more. I can't remember the numbers I saw.
That's like a £30 subscription.